Hello, and welcome to another episode of Kayla Tries Weird Fruit. So, I had kind of figured that most of the fruit was done for this season, but little did I know, I was wrong. So, I was walking through Meijer, again, because I'm a ship shopper, and I saw some weird ones, and I thought, why not? So, the first one today is a honey mango. I pulled information up on these, just what they are. So it is a unique variety, and it's a bit smaller than other mangoes. And you can see it's kind of like more yellow, and it's supposed to be very creamy and sweet. I'm not a huge fan of mangoes, so I'm interested about this one. The second one is, let me make sure I say this right. It's called a Persimmon? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Persimmon or Simon. Persimmon. I have no idea. It kind of looks like a tomato, but it wasn't in the tomato section. Although tomatoes are technically a fruit, but that's a whole nother thing. So, this is mostly cultivated in Asia or Japan. That's what Wikipedia says, so don't get upset at me. So there's not a lot of information on it. So I don't know what this is gonna taste like. So we'll see what happens. And then the last one, which I'm pretty excited about, is called an apple pear. Let me just pull this up. So in my head, I exited out. Oh, well, now we're just going to guess. So in my head, when I think of an apple pear, I think of an apple and a pear. So in my head, I'm thinking it's going to be good because I like apples and I like pears. So this is kind of what it looks like. I mean, it looks like an apple pear, just like it sounds. So we shall start. Mangoes, I never know how to do, so I'm just doing like a knife and stuff because I'm not eating the skin, even though I know you can, but whatever. Jeez. I'm terrible with mangoes. I've been all over the world where, mangoes are popular, and I still just haven't gone on board with the mangoes. Wow, this is really messy. Okay, well, okay. I'm just gonna slice off a piece. Ay. So, it looks like a regular mango, this piece. So, we'll just see. Ooh! See, if mangoes tasted like this all the time, I'd be all about it. Oh yeah, that's good. Got a little bit of the skin. So, it kind of reminds me of the golden kiwi. It's really sweet, but it's got kind of like a nice tart to it. So it's got kind of like a citrusy taste to it. I really like that a lot. So let me try this again to get more. Yeah. That is good. Way to go, honey mango. I rhymed. Okay. The next one is the Persimmon. According to the little thing, it's called a hachia. So we'll see. I'm just going to bite into this one because it kind of looks like something you would want to bite into. I guess we'll see. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I don't know what's happening right now. I feel like I just... Okay. So, when I first took a bite, I thought, this is really good. And then immediately, it's very chalky. So the flavor is great, kind of like sweet papaya-esque. But I feel like I just, when you have, what are those called? Little Tums, and you chew them and they're just super chalky and you're like, that's what that is. Not my favorite. Not for a second. No. So, in certain cultures, it's called the divine fruit, or the wheat of Zeus, or God's pear. Yeah, I'm sorry. Unless God's really into, like, chalk. Okay, I don't like that one. There's always got to be one on these videos that just is weird. So that's the one. The persimmon, not my favorite. Actually a pretty good flavor, but the texture is funky. Funky. I bet I would like that in like a drink. Like the flavor itself, but like I kind of feel like I ate sandpaper. So if you're into that kind of thing, go for it. Apple pear. I'm so excited. I'm excited, and this better like make up for the last one. So there you go. Just see again, kind of like it's just a huge thing. All right, I'm just gonna bite into it because I like the skin of the pears. So please don't let me down. Wow, that's exactly how I thought it would taste. There's a kind of funky aftertaste, but so I'm not loving the skin. Normally I love the skin of a pear, but I'm gonna try some without the skin. That's a little better. It's not very sweet, but it's kind of got like, it's got the texture of like biting into a chunky, crispy, I guess chunky apple too, I don't know. But it has the texture of like a really crisp apple. It has more of a pear flavor than an apple flavor, but it's like very mild. It's like a very mild flavor. Yeah, I like it. It would be something I'd throw in a fruit salad. It's a little expensive for me personally, but so that's kind of what the inside looks like. I don't know if you can see that very well. There we go. So yeah, it's just basically a really big pear that has the texture of an apple. So let us review. I think my favorite today was the honey mango. That's kind of what it looks like inside. Wow, this is not doing great today. There we go. So very good. It's like yellow inside. Very flavorful. I think this is my favorite for sure. I'm not a huge mango fan, so if you like would like sometimes there are fruits that I'm like, I really want to like you, but I just don't. So that's how I feel about the mango. This is a good like stepping stone. Very tasty, very flavorful, very juicy. Really, really liked it. The persimmon, that's kind of what it looks like inside. Yeah, not really my favorite. I could see how maybe that chalky flavor came from the skin, so I will give it one more little shot. I didn't really get, no. Nope. No. Good flavor. Ugh. It's like chalky. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like I ate a piece of chalk. It's just not my favorite. Sorry, not my favorite. And then the apple pear, which actually was really, really good. Very tasty. Probably would just stick with a regular pear or an apple instead of an apple pear. But, you know, if they were on sale, I'd pick one up for sure. So, yeah, that's Kayla Tries Weird Fruit. Let me know if you know of any other fruits. I'm going to New Mexico next week with my family, and my aunt says there are some pretty cool fruits down there. So maybe I'll do a New Mexico edition. Who knows? Anyway, peace out.